Good morning, my people.
Let's jump right into this.
So today's topic is banning books or book ban. One book ban that got me kind of in my feelings was this book called Hair Love. For those of you guys who are unaware, Hair Love is a really great story about a father, African-American father working with his daughter, and he's trying to do her hair. He's trying all different types of things, different ways to do her hair, and she's not happy. And he can see she's upset. So he's trying to make it like mom, how mom did the hair. And great story, really touching story about, dads just, trying to do the best they can for, their daughters. Just trying. But the moral of the story is that no matter what, love who you are. Love your hair. No matter the texture, no matter the ethnicity, especially amongst the African-American community and people with type C hair or curlier hair. We're often told that growing up, you can see, no hair now, but we're often told that our hair isn't good enough. At times we're told that, if it's not, straight, it's not good. Even in the workforce, certain people have to go through certain things that deems professional versus unprofessional hairstyles. And 9 times out of 10 is geared towards the African-American community. Quick story, my son, 5 years old, he's of mixed race, but, he has a really good friend. Of course, his friend, has blonde hair. And he wants to know why his hair isn't straight blonde. And what I had to remind him is that your hair is amazing the way it is. Like, you have these really amazing curls. I'm like, I don't have any hair. I wish that I had, the curls that you have. And I want him to have love for his hair. I want him to embrace his hairstyle, not comparing it to anyone else. Again, he is 5 years old and he doesn't really understand, different hair textures and types like that. He just wanted, blonde hair and I think in a mohawk. So my wife and I, are talking to him about how beautiful his hair is and how he should have love for his hair. But we also, we styled it. We styled it in a mohawk style. Why not? He's capable of, having a mohawk just like anyone else. But I also want him to embrace who he is and his hairstyle and loving his hair. And again, he's only 5 years old. He doesn't understand, things like that. But this is why we have to teach him, about loving who he is and loving his hair. So books like Hair Love, I think, are beneficial to kids like that. So being offended by a book that shows different people with different hairstyles, how to have love for their hair, maybe that's on you. Maybe you're part of the problem and why we need books like this.